Rilynn, Paul McCord here. I'm going to be your teacher for the next year, and I'm super excited about that. What I have here is I have your website. Okay, now when we go through the school year, this is something that I'm going to use, and I can put videos up on there. So, like if you're having trouble with something, I can even make you a quick video and show you how to get into that. I'm going to replace this video. They got my little YouTube thing fixed. I'm super. That's good. But I'll put those in the notes. Okay, and so here I have some assignments. Yes, I have some assignments for you already. Sorry about that. But the assignment shouldn't be that tough. It's basically what I want you to do is I want you to take a look at some of these videos, and these videos are something that we call core, and that's what you're going to be working in. Okay, and I think you're really going to like them. There's some really some neat things, and there's some other neat things on the horizon that I'm excited about too. Some of the stuff I'm just learning about. But these are some of the I really Edgenuity, like it says on here, is a Cadillac or the fancy one. Odyssey wear is really good. Okay, it's not as expensive, but it's really good. I like Odyssey wear. This is one I'm probably going to recommend for a couple reasons, and I'll go over those when we meet. Compass is kind of simple. You're at that age where most of the kids don't like Compass as much because they say it's kind of childish. Now, there's some other really cool things that are going to be fun. Vocabulary is one that fifth graders always are kind of like, oh yeah, I hate it, but it's a blast. And it's basically learning music through song, and it got tons and tons of videos. And Brain Pop's the same way. Freckle is something that's new. I have a son and daughter that are still in Epic. I have one that just graduated last year. Paul's sixth grade, Daisy's fourth grade, and they're doing that this summer, and they actually like it. And you can go to the Freckle site, put in that join code. It should let you join the class. If you can't, just let me know, okay, and I'll fix it. Um, on all these are links. They're probably not going to be activated yet, but like you can go to the IXL site and you can kind of check that out. Okay. Now, as we go through here, if you have any questions, here's a way. You just click on that. You can email me. Okay. There's my calendar. All good there. Okay. And there's some things you're gonna have an email, and an email is important because it actually drives everything, your curriculum, everything like that. There's your email, your Epic School email. Okay. And it's really only accessible through Epic. There's just some contact information that we can use. All About You, if you want to do that, that's awesome. Okay, that's going to let you basically just fill me in on some information. Okay, this is called a Google form. You'll probably see more of them. Resources, there's a ton of them. Okay, I put some things on here, and this is something that I know kids your age have really liked. It's just called The Day in the Life of a Homeschooler. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. This one had quite a few views though. Okay, but there's A Day in Life of the Homeschool, another one right there. But there's some different curriculums and stuff because we are saying that we're working online, and we do. Older kids, when they get to your age, they kind of prefer it a little bit, but we have offline options too. Okay, and that's just depending on what you and your folks decide that you want to do. There's some really good offline options. This is one that I really love, Bookshark, and it's just reading books, and it's about history. And to me, history is really important. That's what I used to teach. But it's really good. My kids have done this, and they really like it. And it's just a bunch of different books that you might not normally read, and then you have questions over them. It's pretty simple. It's a good way to do history. Oops, I didn't mean to go there, but okay, it shows you that the links work. The one thing that I hope you're a good reader, because if you are, that is just really important. If not, we have something called the Learning Fund, and we can find you some books that you'll like. And I promise you, at the end of the year, you'll be a good reader just because you'll find books that you like, and that's half the battle right there. Here's a writing program. Okay, you get that big writing test. That's nothing to really worry about. Let me worry about that, but getting you ready for it is something we can do, and we can have some fun along the way. Okay, so we can look at those. I think that is one through Teachers Pay Teachers, and I show your mom that because that's got some good stuff there too. One of the reasons I like the Odyssey Wear program is because it does have some writing in there. Okay, now there's tons of stuff. I mean, you can just go to Pinterest itself and just spend all day, just put fifth grade homeschool in there and go all day. And I know that they say, we're talking homeschool, but Epic, really, you're going to be at home and you're just going at home. So that's really kind of what it is. Here's something that's near and dear. And if you're not a basketball player or a cheerleader, that's perfectly all right. It's not a big deal. But if you are, I got an opportunity for you. There's my Miss Daisy. I think that was like 2 years ago when she's been a cheerleader with Epic, maybe a year ago. Here's the website, so you just click on that, and that'll take you to the actual site, and it'll open up, and they play at the old Sequoia Gym, if you know where that's at. But there's a lot of what we'll call homeschool kids. Well, they are homeschool kids in Tahlequah, and the numbers are really growing. And this is a great group. When we go through the season, we meet for practice like on Mondays and Wednesdays, and our games are like Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we go all over the place. We even go to the city and Missouri. I mean, it's really kind of cool, and we win. That's what's really awesome. But they're a great group of kids, and they have some other activities too. They have something called aiming arrows, and in the aiming arrows, what they do is they'll do like we'll take field trips. They'll go to the movies. They'll do some stuff like that, and Miss Fumberg, she's in charge of that, and it's a good group. So anyway, I'm looking forward to meeting you, and that's kind of our next step. Then we're going to do something called the benchmark, and I know it's testing, but I'm going to tell you, it's the stuff it does is really cool because it's going to set you up in your core. It's going to find what it does is it allows me to find a spot where you're at, and we can kind of take off from there. So it's a really cool option. But I'm looking forward to seeing you. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye bye.